First speaker will be Deputy Minister of Ecology and Natural Resources of Azerbaijan Republic, Firdovsi Aliyev. And his topic is environmental aspects of the energy policy in Azerbaijan. Dear ladies and gentlemen, in Azerbaijan, protection of environment and for people living in a healthy environment, as well as using natural resources for the welfare of population, plays important role in the social economic reforms of the country. The leadership of the country always focuses on environmental issue and promoted improvements in the environmental area. We have improvements now to legislation. We learn international experience in this regard. In Azerbaijan, starting from mid-19th century, without considering environmental aspects, for a long time, hydrocarbon resources were destructed in a primitive manner. That's why we had huge ecological problems, legacy left to now, up to now. National leader Haydar Aliyev laid foundation, and the policies now being pursued by Ilham Aliyev on oil strategy. It helps us to become independent democratic society, but also at the same time to solve ecological problems related to oil sector. The main strategy is at the expense of the oil incomes. We try to diminish, mitigate the environmental negative environmental impact of oil industry, as well as to improve the situation left from our history. As you know, there is importance of keeping balance between protection environment and the oil extraction industry, but it's not an easy task. Therefore, all sectors have to work hand on hand. We have to mention that the main leading part of our industry, as you know, is oil, and that's why, in order to solve the existing problems, we take large-scale projects in Azerbaijan. In order to implement Azerbaijan oil strategy, large oil companies apply less wasted technologies, as well as environmental friendly principles, and it shows how developed our country here is. In order to implement ecological programs, we try to mitigate the negative impact by the companies to the environment. In recent years, income diverted to non-oil sector, as well as ecological projects being implemented in a larger scale. In recent 11 years, 122,000 hectares of forestation activities were done. Over 86 million trees were planted. The total coverage of the forest area increased from 11.4 to 11.8%. In recent years, in the low-quality lands, including around highways, we did huge forestation projects in over 3,000 hectares of territory. 4,400 trees were planted, and approximately 10,000 kilometer territory was covered with watering technologies. Over 1,000 olive trees were planted in over 100 hectares of territory. In Salyan region, Hıdırlı village, we installed the plant which will desaltify Caspian Sea water to use it for the watering of the neighboring areas. From 2003, the territory of protected lands increased almost 2 times, and approximately 893,000 hectares of specially protected natural territories are now being listed. We have 9 national parks, 11 reserves, and Shirvan Milli Park is used for ecotourism, as well as Shahdagh National Park is given for ecotourism center. In 6 administrative regions, we have special posts for protection of environment. We have now the projection work completed for zoological park, and we are ready to start the implementation of this project. The second volume of the Red Book of Azerbaijan was published, and with the support of Haydar Aliyev Foundation, the number of the deers through the reintroduction project was increased to over 150. We also focused on fishing, especially 131 million sturgeon, as well as 1.6 million salmon. Small fishes were cultivated and given to the Caspian Sea. For the first time in 2003, we did the operation on the special sturgeons to extract the caviar and to later farm them for future release to the Caspian Sea. In 320 settlements, we improved the quality of water. Approximately 530,000 people benefited from this pure water project. In recent 10 years, over 14 times protected territory fund was established, and over 6 million manat was accumulated in this fund. In order to solve the ecological problems and to rehabilitate oily lands, we did specific events, and today we already see the positive results of those steps. As you can see from the agenda of conference, the topics selected are very urgent, and it's very important to continue discussions around these topics. We are hopeful that government agencies as well as business participation will help to establish a healthy dialogue, and in future this dialogue will help to overcome the problems and will create a good condition for solution of existing problems. Thank you very much for your attention.